Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello Miss, I will present about mathematics vocabulary and the why teacher. Why? Open and close the class. 2. Deliver the materials or ask students to have some activities. 3. Addressing question. 4. Facilitating discussion sessions. 5. Give feedback to students.
The first, I will show about mathematics vocabulary.
Graphic, X and Y axis, sumbu X dan Y, coefficient, variable, scale, skala, tens, persepuluhan, line, garis, a starting point, titik awal, quadratic, kuadrat, curve, lengkungan atau kurva, strike, lurus, equal, sama dengan, plus, tambah, times, dikali, desimal, rounded, dibulatkan, linear, the axis porous, straight line, garis lurus, function, fungsi, slope, kemiringan, negatif, 2 digit, the prediction equation, persamaan prediksi, shape, bentuk, angle, sudut, area luas, square, persegi, set, sisi, triangle, segitiga, trapezium, the diagram, square unit, satuan persegi, minute, menit, rectangle, persegi panjang, pentagon, segi 5. Second, the why teacher. About opening and close the class, to deliver the materials or ask students to have some activities. 3. Addressing question. 4. Facilitating discussion sessions. 5. Give feedback to students. 1. Open the class. Good morning everybody. Good afternoon everyone. How are you? Now class, we are going to take or do the register. We won't start until everyone's quiz. Anybody knows what we are going to learn today? You know about blah 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 blah. Today's topic is blah 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 blah. We begin. Let's review the lesson from yesterday. Close the class. We're gonna do a break and start at 9.8. I think that's all for today. Thank you for attention. See you next time. Then the time is up. Please study at home and goodbye. Alright, whisper, I'm going finish. Tomorrow, I'm going to see you again for the next lesson. But before we finish, don't need to stop what you are doing. But what did we learn today? Anything else that we learned today? Something else that you've learned today? Okay, if not, I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, class. Okay, class, we will stop here. To deliver the materials or ask students to have some activities. I'm gonna pass around some data quiz, think about your labels, think about everything, okay? And then after you have some private, think time we're gonna do this in your group, okay? Talk a little within your group and decide. And then on the yellow piece of paper that's on your table, I want you to grab the scatter plot for me. After you've grabbed your scatter plot, I want your group to come up with the best correlation coefficient you can get. Estimate what you think the correlation coefficient is going to be, okay? What type of function this is? So, in today's lesson, we're going to solve a problem, and the problem is this. You've got some shapes in front of you. Can you just take a look at them? With your partner, and what kind of shapes do you see? And to the lesson, we are going to make one shape using exactly 3 of those squares and 2 of those triangles. Do you think it's possible? Alright, go on. Can you please draw? And if you think you're quite happy with your journal, can you find the page in your workbook that we need to work on today? So once you feel that your journal is good enough, put it away and take out your workbook. For it, or help your friends look for it, and then start working on it. Alright? Could you speak louder? Please read loudly. Does anyone have something to ask before we move forward? Any question? Is everything clear? Could you speak? Addressing Quest. Can we do like exactly in here like that? How you want to set up your crab? How you want to set up your scatter plot? How do you know it's going to make a line and not a quadratic? Do you think it's possible? Sorry to interrupt you. So is it possible? And do you think the shape that you made is the same one as the one that the other group made? Okay, so where do you want to start maybe? Alright, sorry to interrupt you. By the way, anything you like about it? For example, did any group make a shape that is four-sided? So, how many sides does your shape have? How do you know they've got the same area? What do you mean when the shape? What scale did you decide on? If that's what your group wants, perfect. What's that called? Why, what are you going to start with on the eggs? Yeah, nothing wrong with it, right? As long as it's labeled, you're good. facilitating discussion sessions. Do you need to do a squiggle? What's that called, squiggle? Okay, it's just make sure you completed everything. Are you doing? Did you go through your question? Okay, let's talk about. Hey guys, how are you doing? Did you go through your question? So here's their group. That's pretty group. Alright, when your seat put it on your whiteboard. Can you talk to your friends for a minute? Alright, sorry to interrupt you. By the way, sir, if that's what your group wants. Who are explaining their thinking in the textbook? Which of these do you think is kind of easy for everyone? Can you and your friends try to find out the area of the seven shaped 5 to 10 minutes before the lesson ends? Alright, this while I'm going finish. Anything you like about it? Talk to your friends for half a minute, 5 to 10 minutes before the lesson ends. What shall I do? What you agree? So I remember what it is. And what about this one? Give feedback to students. Awesome, very good. Sounds good. You can. Okay, good job, good job. Perfect. Nice, very nice. Very good crap. I like it. Okay, I'm agreeing with you. Good opinions. I think you are good. Outstanding. That's wrong. Not exactly. Good try, but it's almost it. Let's try that again. You are almost right. That's not quite correct. That's correct. That's it. That's right. Well done. Brilliant. Excellent. Fantastic. Magnificent. Marvelous.
Okay, thank you, Miss. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.